It's super fun.
It's so fun.
And I've been waiting for Persona 5 to get some representation either as characters in Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle or their own fighter. And I saw Joker and I was like, it's happening. It's actually happening. And then when the calling card comes up and then it's the Smash invitation letter, I lost my shit. I was donezo. Me and Asuka were actually just howling in the middle of Aeon about the Joker reveal. Insanity.
People were, I mean, you know, Sakurai wanted to put in some neat characters. He put in, I think, a bunch of really, really cool characters for this time around. I think Inkling was one that was bound to happen, but still an amazing one. Ridley, obviously, was wanted forever. I think the Belmonts are incredibly interesting, and a lot of the Echo Fighters, too, are really cool. But I think with this DLC, we're going to get some even cooler ones.
And speaking of Inkling, Asuka's actually been rocking Inkling during the early days of Ultimate. I know he's intended to go between Inkling and Roy, but he's liking Inkling mostly, and his reason has been people just don't know what the character can do.
Yeah, I was playing a little bit of Inkling in the interim between the 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock brackets, and I realized this character's fun as hell. She moves so fast. She hits like really strong, not to kill, but just has these amazing combo moves. She's just a really interesting character, I think.
Like, I'm excited to see what happens with Inkling, because I know Tri-State as a whole has some very strong representation of Inkling by way of Wishes in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And John Numbers.
Is John Numbers using Inkling?
Yep.
So there are officially no Wii Fit trainers left.
Not that I know of.
Like, literally.
Unless Wii Twerk Trainer returns with Wii Fit. And I know at the end of Smash 4's lifespan, Wii Twerk wasn't playing Wii Fit.
No. Literally the only player that I can think of that uses only Wii Fit, not counting John Numbers, is a player from Japan named Heavy Smoker.
That's dope as hell.
Isn't that a funny name, though?
That's dope as hell.
Yeah, I know. He's a Wii Fit trainer named Heavy Smoker.
It can't be good for your health.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's almost ironic. Yeah, but right now, no Wii Fit here, just Inkling and Zelda. So Pancake, I think, is the Zelda. As you said, Asuka is the Inkling. And right now, Asuka's kind of putting on a cling. Pancake already lost his first stock, and he's in danger of losing another one. There
How about that?
Forward
There it goes.
Call me Nostradamus. Yeah, it looks like Pancake is just unable to seal these stocks. So, like, right now, he's just struggling to find that big hit. Going for a bunch of smash attacks, not really connecting his lightning kicks. There we go, gets the down smash, but I want to see him go for potentially some of Zelda's confirms. Now down throw semi-confirms in the back air.
Right.
There's that, like, kind of little 50-50-ish based on DI. But we'll see how it goes for the rest of this game. Right now, Asuka is putting on a clinic.
Yeah, it's been a rough deal. And I know Asuka's been, like, grinding heavy with Inkling, even though...
God bless you.
All right, anyways. Even though Asuka has been saying how he wants to play Roy, like, a lot, I actually have not seen him play Roy. He's been doing nothing but practicing Inkling movement. And we've been discussing just how, like, a lot of Inkling's movement, it's good, but it's also very deceptive. If you don't know what this character is actually capable of, this character will just run circles around you uncontested. We're seeing Asuka get that done in Game 1.
Yeah, I think in general you see Inkling, her use of dash dancing, her use of even charging her ink. Just in general, she has so many really weird kind of movement options. Stuff you've never seen. The animations just look kind of different and interesting. And I think you can get caught off guard really, really easily. And I know for a fact Pancake is a melee player, so he probably has no idea what's going on right now. He's seeing this character that's dashing around under the stage. As far as he can tell, I'd be confused.
Yeah, it's a rough scene. I've noticed a lot of Melee players like Zelda. I mostly drive this from our local Melee scene, and especially Face. But it's like, she's such a fun character that's just so not good. We finally have a version of Zelda that has a lot of really good tools and a lot of, like, strong applications of those tools.
Yeah, I think, you know, we talked about earlier about how Zelda is one of those characters that I wouldn't say grew really high on the tier list, but she benefited from that idea that in this game, the low end is better and the high end is a little weaker. And so you have a lot more characters that before just were entirely unviable, now have the ability to compete on their own. And I think Zelda's a great example of that. But Inkling, of course, if we're talking about the high end, arguably one of the best characters in the game day one.
Yeah,
I think
it's definitely going to be an early meta shredder.
yes,
Like,
for sure.
I feel like once people figure out that there are ways to abuse Inkling, and Inkling can't actually confirm a lot of their kills with Berry, the counterplay to the character is going to outweigh a lot of what's looking really good now. But that being said, I think Inkling's still going to stay pretty strong, especially just because a lot of these moves just get you off the stage.
Yeah.
Oh. Boom.
Oh, but there
okay,
we go.
I bet. All right.
He was like, hey, you commentators, I don't need to hear it.
All right. Shut us up real quick, but
You know what?
Stuck behind.
I respect it, Pancake. I mean, if you didn't SD, I would respect it a little more, but I didn't hear it. Yeah.
It'd be
You didn't
like
hear
that.
that one from me.
All right.
Yeah, Inkling, one thing I really like is Inkling's forward air. It's one of those like Diddy forward airs where it's just so big and like really, really strong, and I feel like you can chain it into itself. I just feel like you see the Inkling. Wow, that was a great forward air.
That was really good spacing on Pancake's half.
But yeah, you see the Inklings kind of confirm it into itself and other moves. I think Asuka's doing a good job of that. But Pancake now has been confirming those hits that I was saying in the beginning he wasn't able to do. And I think that if he keeps that up, he might just be able to make a little comeback here.
And there we go. Forward smash is going to stop any sense of a comeback, and Asuka is going to take that out with a quick 2-0.
Inkling's so